Welcome home, neighbors.
Welcome home, neighbors.
Hello, neighbors.
We're listening from
Arizona,
Florida,
Maryland, New York, New Jersey,
Minneapolis,
California,
Utah,
Michigan,
Iowa,
Massachusetts,
Georgia,
Canada,
Our home resort is
Animal Kingdom,
Polynesian,
Bay Lake Tower,
Old Key West,
Riviera,
Boardwalk,
Alani Resort,
Hilton Head,
Boulder Ridge, Copper Creek,
Grand Floridian,
Saratoga Springs,
Beach Club,
and Wilderness Lodge.
and you're listening to
and you're listening
You're listening to my
DVC
voice.
Welcome home, everybody, to episode 84 of the Community Hall Live podcast. My name is Chad Pennycuff, and I am your host tonight. And I'm also producing the show because Gina, our normal producer, is on a plane on her way back to Los Angeles. So please bear with me as well while I push some buttons and click some things and kind of look off screen a little bit tonight. It's not normal for me. But we've got a phenomenal show lined up for you tonight. It is an incredibly popular topic because you guys can either try to convince us that we're wrong or persuade us, argue with us, or just defend the honor of your favorite restaurant. Because tonight we're talking about the top 3 and the bottom 3 DVC restaurants for table service and for quick service. So before we jump into today's show, I want to do a quick shout out of thanks to Monera Financial for sponsoring us. And if you're paying more than 9.9% on your phone, on your DVC loan, please check out their refinance program. If you're looking to buy a contract and you could use some financing on there as well, they specialize in DVC. It's pretty much the only product that they do. MoneraFinancial.com. If you're looking to finance or refinance, let them know you heard about them here on the My DVC Points platform. And so let's jump into today's show for the top 3 table service restaurants. And I'm going to introduce our cast tonight. I'd like to welcome back to the show, Miss Roxanne. How you doing tonight, Roxanne?
Hi guys, doing great, thanks.
Hey, welcome.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to welcome back a really good friend of mine who has been missing for way too long, Mr. David Kluver. Welcome back to the show, Dave.
Hi, you guys. Thanks for having me.
Hey, thanks for coming back. And then let's welcome back our normal Sunday night co-host, Sandy. How you doing tonight, Sandy?
Hey, folks, I'm doing great. How are you guys doing?
I am doing great. I cannot wait to get this show kicked off. And I'm glad we kind of have a full cast tonight because it's going to add a lot of energy to this because it's really just 4 questions. What are your top 3 table services? What are your bottom 3? And we'll have that discussion. So as well, let's welcome back a man who has got no shortage of words to talk about food, Disney, and all kinds of wisdom to share with us, Mr. Brad Coates. So, well, hey, Brad, how you doing tonight, buddy?
You had it dialed in until you went to the wisdom part. You just had some people turn off. You just shut it off right there.
Nah, dude. You got all kinds of wisdom for us, man.
Welcome
all
home
kinds
week.
of wisdom.
Look at all these guys back. Awesome.
Got it. Well, let's lead this off and let's just start with one of them. We'll go around the horn here. What's one of your top 3 table services? And then if somebody says yours, you can chime in on it as well. We'll start with the high note and then we'll end with the bottom 3.
Start with table.
And just a little bit of rules here, okay? We are only talking DVC Resorts. So if it's not a DVC resort, that means the theme parks are out, Disney Springs is out. So we're only talking DVC Resorts, okay? So it's DVC exclusive because, we're all owners, right? And then top 3 table service, bottom 3 table service, top 3 quick serve, bottom 3 quick serve, and then signature character dinings, they're not in this conversation, okay?
Okay.
Right? And then bars are not in this conversation.
What? No.
That's like a whole separate show.
That's because all the bars are good.
No way.
Yeah. Well, they all are pretty good. I'm pretty confident on that. Anything that serves alcohol is going to end up scoring well. So Roxanne, we'll have you start this off tonight. What is one of your top 3 table services? And if you guys in the audience, be sure to chime in, participate. We'll be throwing in some of your comments as we go along the way. So start us off, Roxanne.
Top pick is Topolino's, and I am a Riviera owner, very proud Riviera owner, and I just think everything is consistently good there.
But that's
steak, pasta that's fresh, seafood to die for, dipping bread with sauces, an extensive wine list.
I'll give you the breakfast.
Dinner.
I was going to say that.
Amazing.
I go with Chad on that. I had bad experience for dinner. The second one was okay, but breakfast was consistently good. And then they took the steak away from breakfast, and I was like, forget it.
Yeah.
I'm slightly
over.
biased because I know one of the chefs there. So
Well, tell them to bring the steak back.
It is amazing for dinner, you
But the
guys.
view-
Please give it a chance. Come on, guys, give it a second
It's a
chance.
gorgeous restaurant.
it is.
And the service. I mean, I had two
Okay,
waiters,
okay.
white tablecloths, the whole nine. It was amazing.
See, I don't even think that's table service. I think that's like signature. I think and the price on that meal is definitely signature. So I think that one's kind of out, right? But
Oh way, We're favorite though.
The rules before never said about signature.
Dude,
Yeah,
that's
signature's
Top
got to
three
be in.
table service.
I'm gonna vote yes for that because when we get to mine, I'm gonna be upset.
All
okay,
right.
Dave, what do you got for us here?
It's like a big surprise for everyone. But my favorite table service in all of the DVC resorts is Boma,
Oh, my.
hands down.
This is a surprise.
Buffet.
I don't know, maybe for somebody. And I'm going to say that's for breakfast and dinner or lunch. And I say that only because when I rate a table service, I typically going to rate it as to their dinner because breakfast sometimes can be kind of the same across the field.
Yeah.
And I say breakfast or lunch, your hands down, it's fantastic, the best for me.
Well, Dave, in order to get your money out of Boma, you got to come for breakfast and stay through lunch. And
I
keep eating.
typically do, I think.
Like that. I mean, yeah.
Chad just sits
Boma-
there and watches me eat.
Boma's one of those ones, pretty much like all the Animal Kingdom ones. You're either going to love it or you're not going to love it. It's just it's
Yeah.
like one way or the other.
That's true.
I like Boma. It's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
Got it. Sandy, what's one of your top here?
Oh, there's so many. We can just do one, right? It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
All over the place. It doesn't necessarily need to be our top because Boma would definitely be my top. Next to it, Jico. I love
Me-
Jico. They
me
have such
too.
a good wine
That's
list.
signature,
Yeah.
though.
Oh.
That's signature.
Listen,
There
I
was
think I
nothing
said
in
it
the
was
notes
not in the
about
rules. No, no.
signature.
Sandy, you're fine with saying Chico.
The dining credit thing applies here. You've got character, signature, bars. Like
You need
You're
to
on
make
vacation.
better notes, mister.
Yeah.
Mm.
You don't know how to write a contract, pal.
We're overriding. We love signature.
Hey, Chad, since
Okay, if we
everyone
don't
said
want to go signature, I actually really enjoy Ohana. Like I know it like it's a hit or miss
Haven't done
sometimes for
Ohana.
certain people. Love it.
Yeah.
I especially love that you can get it room service to your room.
the Twilight
Feeds a
Feast.
lot.
Okay. See,
Yeah.
now, don't even tell me. Like, don't even like. Now you're talking room service. Like the rules are just getting stretched
Listen,
out.
yeah,
if
and
you're
blown
going to
out
change
here.
the rules, we're going to change the
Ohana
rules.
room service is weird because how do they keep bringing me my next plate of shrimp?
Yeah.
It just doesn't make no sense.
It's like overload. It's amazing. Anyways, that would
Okay.
be one of mine that I would have to definitely.
Okay,
say is
Brad,
one
what
of my
else you
favorite
got
tables.
for me here?
Okay, so I'm going to really, you need to mute your microphone, Chad, because you're about to go off.
Ooh.
My favorite restaurant on property on it is Victoria and Albert's.
Oh, we
That's
can't
really-
afford you.
Sorry, you didn't say that's, and it's not even signature. It's just like, but you know what? There's just
It's four diamonds.
take the price out of it.
Yeah.
Take the, is it worth the money to erase all that? It is the single.
Okay, Brad,
most
I'll tell you what.
memorable
I'm
experience
going to book a
any-
trip with you when the dining plan comes back, and you're going to book me a table service credit on the dining plan at Victoria and Albert's, right? Because you're
I'll
saying
do
it's table
that.
service.
I'll do
Okay.
that as soon as you explain to everybody that the note that you sent us said we couldn't count any of these. So I feel better because I just joined the crowd. Chad, it's all their fault.
Yeah.
Yep.
But the good news is
Throw me
we've
under
run
the
out of
bus,
those,
Brad.
So now we're
Chad's not gonna like my next two picks.
oh, no.
Y'all are going to force me, like,
I'm out.
y'all are going to force me to go this and screen share that document and just call y'all out. Like,
I'm pretty
I
sure we'll
told-
be right.
Yeah.
How about you, Chad?
okay, so my number one table service, and this is like coming from the bottom all the way up to the top, right? Because I had a horrible first experience at Olivia's, and every time I've been there since, or at least since COVID, has been a grand slam home run.
Chad,
Like-
how about the Bloody Marys there?
Well, I mean, I looked at them, right? I don't think I tried them, but the
Fried
Bloody
chicken.
Marys
You didn't
there
try
with
them?
the shrimp and
They
the
were so good. Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, but their chicken is just
fried chicken.
dialed in, right?
Mhm.
That fried chicken is just dialed in, and
Is
yeah,
it
if I
better
can't,
than Chef,
Yeah.
is it better than Art Smith's fried chicken? That is the question.
It's very, I would say, on par.
Okay.
And
Battle
nowhere's
of the
near as
chicken.
expensive, and nowhere's near as difficult
Service
to
is
get.
fantastic.
Yeah.
There.
And if you can't get an ADR there, you can go up to the bar and order it and get it to go. Like it's winning all the way around. Okay. So Roxanne, what do you got for us here in our next round?
You're not gonna like this. I'm sorry.
Well-
Grand Cal is one of my top restaurants, and I have to eat there every time if I can get in. I love the sushi, the pizza, the steak. I mean, there is such a gamut of what they have on that menu, and that view is just, I just love it. So I do have to, I'm sorry, it's a signature, but it is. I just love the variety. My kids can get a pizza and I can eat filet mignon. I mean, or my husband can get a sushi roll. Where are you going to get that variety? That is amazing.
I feel like the portions were a little small when I was there.
How is Keith eating sushi and he's not eating at Boma? How is this happening?
He doesn't like curry.
Oh, my goodness.
It's not Indian food.
True, but does not agree with
get
him.
Okay.
So my turn?
Yeah, Dave, what do you got for us?
So I want to go back 1 second to Boma. So people listening and they always have this thing where they're scared of Boma. Boma has fantastic food, African flavors. It's really, really good. But at the same time, there's over like 152 dishes to pick from. And there's regular food. They have the best
Carving
chicken nuggets
stations.
on property. And if you guys are afraid or you don't want to try it or you want to try it, there's always something to go to that if you think that you're not going to like it. And that's the only way you know until you try it. So I rate it up there because it's good for everyone because there's so many different flavors there.
Yeah. Great for vegetarians as well. They have lots of vegetarian options there.
So my number 2, if you walk 12 steps to the west, you're going to walk into Jico. And that's my number 2. It is hands down my favorite, like the sit down, not like Boma's sit down, but you guys know what I mean. I guess the signature, you know?
Yeah.
It's flawless. It's flawless, Chad.
Never had there. Never been.
Oh my gosh, you need to.
By the way, I'm looking at the show notes that you wrote, Roxanne. None of your show notes are signatures. None of them in there.
Can we talk? Can we talk?
You're like going sideways on me here. Like
top 3 table. I don't have to be DVC. I'll go anywhere to eat.
Thanks, Roxanne. That was perfect.
Yeah.
I'm not picky.
Okay, so Dave, you're going Boma, Jico.
Yes, sir.
Sandy, what about you?
I've already given my 2 because I had to change one of them because you said it didn't apply to the rules. So Jico was first, Ohana second. I love the breakfast at Trattoria Al Forno at the Boardwalk.
Me too.
That pizza.
So good.
Pizza.
Oh my
Yes, I
goodness.
remember
That
that.
breakfast pizza is amazing.
So good.
We go there
Just
all
bring
the
back
time.
Rapunzel, though, I would really appreciate
Fantastic.
that. That would be
That's
great.
a good deal too for that
That
pizza.
place
You can
is
split
it's
it.
better for breakfast than dinner.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Yeah.
I agree.
That's for sure.
Oh,
That comment is
Marianne.
just like
No way.
Wowzers.
For which one, Marianne?
Yeah, that was way up there.
Yeah, okay. So,
Boma?
Brad, what's your number 2 here?
So even before some things changed there and then finally came back, I'm like, I'm gonna get in that. Whispering Canyon.
Yes,
I really
Okay.
enjoy Whispering Canyon.
Mhm.
It was great
Underrated.
when it had all the fun, and then when the fun went away, it was still great. And now the fun's back, it's even better. So
Yeah.
yeah. We went there with a whole group of us with a travel agent trip out there, and we all went there as a giant group. Oh my gosh. We had that waitress, you know what I'm talking about? The one that's wired for sound. And she put on a show, and we had such a good time. And the food is fantastic. So we love Whispering Canyon.
Yeah. That's one that I've kind of like moved down a little bit just because I feel like it's gotten a little pricey for me. And
Well, that's true. It is a little high, but
yeah.
everything at Disney's high, so I don't pay attention anymore.
You just sit here and just make
my
it
money.
rain every time you
Yeah,
come into a
There you
restaurant.
go.
Just pay the bill.
Bring back tables in Wonderland.
Aw.
Storm the castle.
Okay. For my number 2 round, I'm going with Sanaa. You just cannot go wrong with the bread service. And now that I'm local, I can just say, hey, I'm going to the bar for Sanaa and like sneak into Animal Kingdom and go get bread service, like once a week or so. So like Sanaa and bread service, and that's really the only thing I like there anymore. It's just the bread service. It's like, no, yeah, I'll just meal on my own little bread service here. That'll be a full entree.
So, do you ask for anything special as part of your bread service? Like, do you make requests as part of it?
Oh, of course, of
okay,
course.
so what are your go-tos?
So I do not care for the cheese bread. Okay. I don't do that one. Bring me more garlic, and we're good. And then the little, I guess what, ramekin or sauce dipping thing with the pickled garlic in there. Bring me more of that. Okay. And you can keep the hot stuff. You can keep the white creamy stuff. You can just the garlic stuff. Load me up on garlic, and I'll be safe from vampires, and we good. Okay. So Roxanne, let's come into yours, and then we'll get some of the listener comments here.
All right. My third, you were going to be happy. It's not a signature. I'm going to go with Steakhouse 71 over at the Contemporary. And I just got to say, the rumor is best burger on property. Now, we can talk about Geyser Point, but people are saying that is the best burger at Steakhouse 71.
Haven't
And
tried it yet.
I had
want
an
to.
amazing meal there in February, and I would go back in a heartbeat.
The place that has steak in the name, and they use gas to cook a steak. It is an abomination to anybody with a culinary background or skill. You do not cook a fine steak on gas.
But I mean, I'd go to Hollywood Brown Derby over it, but you said DVC, so I'm going to go with this. But yeah, I'd go to Hollywood Brown Derby for a steak any day.
Yeah.
It's not on my list tonight.
Flying Fish beats it for steak. I'm telling you. And they in California Grill, they both oak fire.
Yes. But
if I pick Flying Fish, I'm in trouble because it's signature, so I can't pick that.
Flying Fish is good.
Bad Brad.
Bad Brad. Naughty Brad.
But again, I'd do Boathouse over Flying Fish. So
But I do not
Boathouse,
believe
yes.
I do not believe that Steakhouse 71 is signature. So you get a little something on that one.
yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not.
Finally giving in.
Bringing it down a notch.
Is it
right.
there where they do the separate serving of like mushrooms and they're like really? I don't remember if it was there or if it was a different place. But they have really good mushrooms. Like they go with a mushroom saute that you can get as a side.
Yep. Yeah, it's really
Super yummy.
everything was excellent. Would definitely go back. So
They have
good.
good drinks there too.
Got it.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay. So Dave, what do you got going for us on number 3 here?
So I haven't done Victoria and Albert's, so I can't use that in my ratings. But I will say they redid Citrico's with the Mary Poppins theme, and they introduced this like corn chowder soup or something with pieces.
That was
of
life changing. Yeah.
That was the most unbelievable soup / dessert. I don't know what that was, but if you go to the bar and order, if you don't have dinner, I don't know how they made it. It's unbelievable. I mean, all 8 of us tried it at the table that night. It was so good. So I'm going to say them / about a month ago, I went to Cape May and they brought the buffet back, and the buffet was absolutely fantastic for breakfast. I was thoroughly impressed. So, like how I go back and saying where I usually rate for dinner, I'm going to put Cape May in there for third with Citrico's because breakfast was that absolutely delicious.
See, now I thought it was more about the characters for their breakfast. Are the characters back?
I honestly don't remember if I saw them or not.
Cape May, I don't.
No, I don't think it.
So.
I don't think they
so.
were, but I don't think that soon. Maybe because they just. I mean, they're open within a week of when we were there, so maybe not yet. But man, it was. They had so much great stuff.
Yeah. Okay. Sandy, what do you got for us in round 3 here?
I've gone through Jico, which was unacceptable, and then
I'm gonna
I
let you put it
said
in.
Ohana, which Marianne barfed at, and then
You're not winning.
not winning apparently.
Hey, we're
But
with you.
Then I
Ohana's
said-
at least within the rules.
And then I said Trattoria Forno. So I feel like I've done all 3. But like if I had to give another one, I like the sushi at Kona.
Okay.
So in the fix,
Have you done Ohana's post-COVID?
We did
Huge
take
difference,
out.
I heard.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
did.
I heard that.
Yeah.
It was okay.
Okay.
I'm going to save it for the next round.
Yeah,
But,
I have
Brad,
some things to say about that too.
Brad, what do you got for us here?
So I was on my list. I had it highlighted Flying Fish, but we're going to move away from that one. We know it's a great restaurant, but since it's signature, we'll move away from it. I'm going to pick Beaches and Cream. And that'll be controversial with some because some people are really tired of Beaches and Cream, sick of the line, sick of never able to get in, sick of it. But there's, you know what, after I've had that great steak and after I've eaten all that seafood over it, it gave me.
And your wallet's empty.
Yeah, I need some dessert. So I just love Beach Club. I think their food
I
there
love Beach Club.
is good. I've not had a bad meal there, but I really don't go there for that. I go there for the ice cream experience and just the fun with my family. And so
Yeah.
that's such fond memories of beaches and cream.
They've expanded it though, haven't they?
They did.
They have expanded it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And
I'll
Yeah.
say the
Is
last
that
time
much
I was
more?
there,
Yeah.
they
Not a
had
lot.
the kitchen sink thing. No singing, no nothing. It's
Mhm.
like they took so much away, which was
that's back
disappointing.
though.
Is it? Oh,
Yeah, they
fantastic.
I
just
think
brought
that's back.
I feel like
Mm.
they need to bring back all that fun stuff along with the characters. Like Trattoria Al Forno, one of the fun things in the morning was that you got all those really original characters that you couldn't get anywhere else. And like, other places as well, like 1900 Park Fair. We love 1900 Park Fair. And depending on what time of day you went, you would get different characters. I don't know. I'm just feeling like there's a little dearth of that these days. And it needs to come back to make things a little bit more magical.
Got it. I'm right there with you, Brad, on beaches and cream. I'm going to put that as one of my top 3s because if you want to go like lighter, the grilled cheese there
I
and
was just
tomato
gonna say grilled
soup
cheese.
Love it. Oh, it's
really
With the
dialed
soup?
in.
Yes.
The burger there is really good. And then the No Way Jose, because like I can't do the kitchen sink soup anymore. Like with
Yeah.
everybody in their seconds into this, no, ain't
It's not
gonna
about
happen.
that. It's about the fact that you know what. I do have diabetes, and that sugar level,
Oh,
It's like that hat,
sugar
that hat
coma
at
with one. No more
Wilderness
kitchen
Lodge. What's the hat? The ice cream sundae hat at where that restaurant we ate that you have to take the boat over to Wilderness Lodge.
Oh,
What's it
Oh,
called?
it's yeah. If that was DVC, that would have definitely been.
Yes.
It's Crockett's Tavern, and
yes.
let's
the
see,
name of the
it's on the
restaurant?
tip of my tongue.
Where's
Somebody
that
will
at?
watching
Across the
will let
lake
us know.
at the where you park the
At the
RV
campsites.
Oh, okay.
next to where the
yeah,
show
For
is.
wilderness.
For
Yeah.
wilderness.
If we were to like pop reflections up, that would count. But
Yeah.
we don't have reflections, so it's not on.
Mhm.
It's not eligible.
No,
for
we're getting
this.
the Polly instead.
Mm.
So, okay, let's circle into some of our listener comments here. So, a vote for Topolino's from Amanda. Jake, California Grill, Jico,
Yay.
Ohana. Didn't even have to think twice.
Wow.
Yep.
This is
Apparently, two
another
of those are
travel
not
agent
allowed,
who
Jake.
doesn't know the difference between table service and
Cali Grill for the
No.
win.
Two of those are not allowed, Jake. Apparently, you and I, all
I'm on
of us.
vacation, spending money.
Yeah. Yeah. And then Ashley says, starting off strong, Topolino's number 1.
Yes, Ashley.
And
Which Chad also deemed to be unacceptable.
Yes,
Yeah.
most of them are for him.
no, I think that's
Chad doesn't want to
I don't
spend
know.
the cash.
I don't. The breakfast is not signature, but I think the dinner is. So, but Mike says the steak is back, and
Oh,
that is
fantastic.
definitely true, Mike. The steak is
Good.
back.
Good to
Yes.
hear.
And then, so
Does
Jake
everybody
has an
know-
amended one, and he goes Ohana Boma Steakhouse 71.
Yes, Jake. You and I like the same stuff.
Chad, does and I just want to shoot out. People don't know at Topolino's breakfast, you can keep eating and eating. They'll bring you
Mhm.
everything on the menu.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, it's kind of like
actually
Disney
one-
Cruise Line.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
that's
like
like
that.
one really good part of Topolino's breakfast. You can eat everything on there and just order one thing.
Yep. That
Yep.
right there puts it,
Yeah, that's
and it's
true.
probably the best character meal I've had on.
Yeah, the way
they're
they dress-
adorable costumes. Yeah,
The costumes are awesome.
yeah.
and the interactions were top notch and everything. So.
The singing, yeah.
And then Steve Peterson, another vote for Topolino's for breakfast and dinner. And then, yeah, Marianne, I'm right there with you on this silly Jake Ohana. She follows it up with the puke symbol. Right. Another vote for Cali Grill, Topolino. Vicky saying, I really like Olivia's sit down breakfast. I'm
Mhm.
telling you, it's a sleeper,
Olivia's.
right?
I
The lunch
agree.
was good,
I like Olivia's. I haven't had a bad meal there yet.
and you can usually get a reservation there.
Usually. Yeah. Yeah. Another vote for Jico.
Smart man.
So, signature. And then, Marianne, I love my Ohana team noodles for life. Yes. The noodles, I'm glad they're back.
I'm there
glad
with
they're
you.
back. Okay.
Yeah.
And then, they're having a little debate over there in the YouTube comments. So we'll just let them stick with that. Sam saying it's kind of insulting to even name Victoria and Albert's under the
Table
category of
service.
table service. Thank you, Sam. I feel vindicated.
I'm sorry you live in your world, Sam, that you can sit down at a table inside a Victorian hall and have a meal. I'm not going to eat on
when
the-
they have a chef's table, right? Oh, so Marianne says, so my favorite because I'm cheap, beaches and cream. She's on team Chad and Brad for that one. Solid food and family members all love it.
Sticky floors.
Yeah, sticky floors. Jake loved beaches and cream. So now they're making up. Okay.
Good. Glad to see it, folks.
I can't keep up with the comments
hard
tonight.
dining
This was not the
feelings.
show to not have Gina with me. And Annalise says, can we
Yes.
count Alan Compass since it's
Yes.
technically under the
Sure.
same
That's-
roof as
that's a
Beach
good
Club?
one.
It's the
Yep.
same resort. Yeah, we'll
Yep.
give you that. We'll give you
Yeah.
that one.
You know who should be one in the list? I think is Toledo's. Is it called Toledo's?
That's not. That's
It's not DVC though.
Coronado
Saying
Springs.
it should be one on
Coronado.
the list.
I
It
know.
should be, and
So
Three
good.
Bridges. Three Bridges is delicious.
Three Bridges is cool.
That's good too.
Dan Austin, Whispering Canyon's become one of his favorites. And then, so
Oh,
go.
I want to go there.
Yeah. Napa Rose at Grand Cal, again, signature dining.
That's what I'm
the
trying
chef's
for.
counter is amazing. And yeah.
Just told Sandy that today.
Mhm.
I didn't
Jake
think
says,
about that. We
agree,
could've
Dave.
used
I'm not an
Disneyland
adventurous
resort.
eater. I love Boma. I will give you the
There
peanut
we
butter
go.
rice there. The peanut butter rice at
Oh
Boma
my
is life
gosh!
changing.
Right? It's fantastic.
Like, oh,
And
yeah.
all the zebra domes you can eat.
And the zebra gnomes. Yes. Yes. And then Holly says the fun is back. Whispering Canyon ketchup. And Anil is on the Ohana seriously overrated. So it's gonna be fun getting into the next round. Okay. So Jake says the Geyser Point crew is quiet tonight, at least on the YouTube side. That's because
Because
we're
it's the quick service,
Quick
Jake. It's the
service,
quick
Jake.
service.
Yep. So-
Dude, I'm
It's okay,
disappointed.
Jake. We're
Yeah.
mixed up too on the rules, baby. It wasn't that they didn't tell us; we just didn't listen.
Oh, Steve is saying at Sanaa to ask for the extra spicy sauce for the bread service.
Yes, that one is good. I've had that.
And
Not
Sam's
for
just, backing me up here on the Victoria and Alberts. Frederica is saying she's having trouble getting, meal number and graduation celebrations. I don't get that comment, so we'll just skip it. And then Pedro tuning in on YouTube saying, hey guys, top 3, Olivia, Ohana's, and Trattoria al
Oh,
Forno.
I didn't even think about Trattoria. I really have started to fall in love with Trattoria. My last 2 meals there have been phenomenal.
Yep. It's a good deal. Good pricing.
I was very
And it's
disappointed with
another
dinner,
good
though.
to-go
This was amazing.
restaurant.
Yep.
Yes, that's true.
Taking it back to the boardwalk. That was, yeah.
And then Pedro says, I can't wait to get back. I'm so hungry now.
Me too.
Right.
Holly saying Boma, Whispering Canyon, and Ohana would be my top picks for table service. Everyone has been hating on the steak at Ohana. If you don't like your skillet of steak, send it back and ask for some cooked to your liking. And
That's a great tip.
Great family.
so Amy says, Chad, now I know why I didn't love my Steakhouse 71 back in March. I will try the burger next time, Roxanne, when we do a BLT stay. That is the reason why.
Come on. I told you I'd go over to
I'm with you, Mark.
Hollywood
on this
Brown Derby.
comment.
I'm all over it.
Yeah. Mark says all of the above,
Aw.
but I'm a fat guy. So I'm like, I'm with you, Mark.
I
I'm with
like
you.
the way you roll, Mark.
There we go.
There's no diet on vacation.
The calories don't count on vacation.
Yeah.
That's right.
It's all
Okay. And
So should we talk the table service we don't like?
yeah, let's come back into this and go.
Are we gonna have enough
Let's-
time to do the quick service on top of all these?
We'll do those fast.
We might have to just put that in a separate show.
Oh,
We might have to
okay.
come
I
back
think
next
so.
week.
I think we've,
So-
Or do
we've
them
got
fast.
a lot
Lightning
of
round,
back
lightning
and
round.
forth.
Okay, yeah.
All right.
There's gonna be a lot of comments on this one. It's just going to liven up now. Bottom 3 table service. Roxanne,
All
start
right.
the start the offense here.
Under the category of mediocre and expensive, overpriced, don't go there, is Chef Mickey's. I know you don't want to talk buffets, but it's DVC. It's at the Contemporary right next to the Bay Lake. And I got to
I'm
tell
there
you,
with you.
it
I ain't
is
gonna lie. I
It
ain't
I'm
gonna
there
lie.
with you.
not going
Horrible
back.
breakfast there.
Goodbye, Chef Mickey. Sorry.
$55 for breakfast.
Yeah, I'm with you there. Okay, Dave,
Well,
what's one here on your list?
now, not counting the rules that have changed apparently from Chad. And Chef Mickey's was my number 2, but I'm going to go ahead and tell you my number 1. Artist Point. at Copper
Really?
Creek. I don't like the food.
Now?
You didn't 2 years ago,
Hmm.
maybe
Before the
Before
Snow
the
White
revamp?
deal, because
No, when it was Snow White.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
The choices you had and what you got for your food, I just was not impressed. It was beautiful. The place is decorated absolutely amazing. And what's her name? Snow White? No, the
Queen.
Evil Queen, phenomenal. She was
Yeah,
amazing.
and the only reason why you go there is for Evil Queen. Like,
But if you're talking about food, no, I won't go back. That was the only time we'll ever go. I won't go back again.
no, you go there. The only thing you go there for is
For her to be rude to me and my son, it was fantastic.
yeah, and then you'll get some meh food to like take away the hunger pains.
Yeah,
Okay,
and she was spot on, man. That was impressive.
okay. Sandy, what do you got for us?
Grand Floridian Cafe.
What?
I
Yes.
recently ate there
Oh,
for
I never could
breakfast.
find anything I like.
I had a salad because there was nothing. Like nothing. And the salad
Horrible,
wasn't even good.
horrible. The
I
shrimp
went there for
cocktail is the best
lunch.
thing.
Ugh.
I went there for lunch and it was $25 for a Mickey waffle and 2 chicken strips. Are you kidding me? Like,
There's no choices for lunch. It's horrible.
Yeah.
Breakfast is good though with the eggs Benedict.
I like it, Benedict.
I'm with you 100%.
Good choice, Sandy.
They
Good
need to
choice.
bring back 1900 Park Fair, honestly,
Yes,
for like all of the above.
I've never been there. I'm sure it's better than the other one.
That strawberry soup they used to have.
That sounds good.
Yeah. Brad, what do you got for us?
It's hard now. Everybody took all the ones. Yeah, I was like nodding my head so far for everybody.
McDonald's.
So, oh man, I just had it. Oh goodness. Oh, Big River Grill.
Really?
Big
Oh,
River
Right.
On
Grill.
the boardwalk.
at the
And
boardwalk.
everybody keeps saying that, it's good food, everything. And so I tried again and I tried again. And listen, it's kind of like you were just describing with the last one. It's not so much that the food's bad at the one at the Grand Floridian. It's that it's just not memorable. And so for Big Grill, I don't know what it was. Maybe I'm just going at the wrong times with the wrong appetite. But
Yeah.
I want to inject there on that one. So I was there staying in a room there.
Yeah,
and
we were there together, Dave. Yeah.
We were there together and we're like, let's try it. So we're guests at that hotel. We called down to the restaurant. We're like, we'd like to make a reservation for because they take reservation for 9:00. And she's like, you have to come up front to do it. I'm like, well, we're in our room. She's like, well, you have to come downstairs, give the reservation, and then you can go back to your room. I said, we're guests of the hotel where this restaurant is, and I can't do it over the phone where you can see that it's my room. I'm like, forget it. I won't go there.
Yep.
That is
Yeah.
absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah.
And it's a 15minute walk. Well,
Yep.
I'm exaggerating, but you know what I mean.
Hey,
It just
Boardwalk
doesn't
No,
make
I don't
sense.
think that's exaggerating.
Sounds like
Honestly.
it'd be a round trip to walk, depending on what room you're in. So
Yeah,
That's true.
exactly.
Round trip could be a 30-minute walk at
Yeah, we
Boardwalk.
ended up
Sure.
with pizza, right, Chad, or
Yep.
something?
Yeah.
That was horrible.
I'm not impressed.
Yeah. Well, it's good to know then.
Yeah. I'm with you 100% there. And I'm just going to address the elephant in the room and take Marianne's side on this. Pre-COVID, Ohana would have been in my top 3.
Mhm.
Post-COVID,
Wow. Yeah.
it's fallen
that's
from
what I
grace,
heard.
man. It is
That's horrible.
nowhere near the experience and everything else that it used to be.
So
It's
I haven't
horrible.
been there since COVID. So what's changed about
It's
it?
family style now, I think.
It's family style. They've added some chimichurri chicken instead of the chicken wings,
They
and
tried to take the noodles away.
they tried to take the noodles away. The bread pudding is gone.
I don't understand that. Wouldn't
Yep.
that be the least expensive thing on the menu? The
Yeah.
noodles?
And as much as everyone liked it too, like that makes a lot
Yeah,
of sense.
that makes no sense.
Like that would be the cheapest thing on the menu to produce, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
And the bread pudding is gone. And like, no.
What?
It's a shame.
Yeah.
I had breakfast there. It was the same food that they serve at all the like the ones that were.
It's always been that, though.
Yeah,
It's always been
Whispering
that.
Canyon, same food.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But what's nice is
I'm
you
there,
walk in to
I'm
sit
there
down.
coming in with that. And
Yep.
totally like Ohana, you
Aw.
need a redemption plan here. Okay.
Yeah.
Because you were amazing and now you're not. So
Mm.
Aw.
used to be the best value out there.
The food and beverage manager should get on that because if you
Yeah.
have a lot of people that are dissatisfied with it, that's not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will say though, breakfast, you walk in and you walk past those 20 waffle makers in the morning. Man, that just smells unbelievable.
Mhm.
That part's good. But yeah,
I imagine
otherwise-
breakfast is still pretty good. It's pretty hard to mess up breakfast, especially at Disney
Yeah.
World.
It's
I
nothing
actually
special.
never liked the breakfast there, honestly, compared
And
to
it's
other
not
places.
buffet either. Yeah,
No,
It was
it's
family style. I didn't like it. I didn't like the
Yeah.
sausages that they had.
Yeah.
It was cute that they had stitch waffles, but
I like you could see the park. That was about it.
Yeah. And you get to meet Stitch there and a
Never
couple
saw
of
Stitch.
the Fab Five characters. So
not anymore.
yeah. Okay.
I got another
Roxanne.
bad one.
Yeah,
Oh boy.
Roxanne.
Sorry, Marianne, but over at the Saratoga Springs at Turf Club or something like that, I will never go back there. It was so
I
bad.
had 2 great meals there.
Oh,
Turf Club at least
Really?
cooks a steak properly.
Yeah,
No,
the
Okay?
steak
it
was
was-
fantastic. What was bad
that
there?
thing, they've had so much turnover there with their chefs that they need to reimagine the whole thing. That there's no real great ambiance. I just didn't like
What
it.
was
At
the
all. I
worst
didn't
part?
like the menu. Just nothing had flavor. It didn't taste good. There was nothing I really wanted. It wasn't
Wow.
cheap. It was expensive. I'm
It
just
is
like, ugh.
expensive.
And you can always get in there because it's always available because nobody books it
I didn't
up,
think
so.
it was that bad.
I liked it twice. Wow.
It was
I
like
was
40
lucky
bucks
then,
for a
maybe.
steak, which at Disney is
And
40
the
bucks
sides
for
were
anything.
good. And
Yeah.
damn.
No, I had bad
I think you should try it
experiences.
one more. How many times did you go? Once?
Twice. I was like, nope,
Uh,
I'm done.
I guess. Never mind.
Only for
okay.
dinner, not. I don't know if
Yeah,
they do
same here.
breakfast.
I think. Do they have breakfast? I don't even know if they
I
did.
don't know.
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Sorry.
Okay. Then. So now to me.
Yeah.
Okay, so I want to lead this off by saying it was very hard to pick restaurants that I don't like sit down at Disney. And I'm not picking one just to pick one because it's not fair. So, which is a good thing because that means I like most of them.
Mhm.
But my one and only time that I went to Yachtsman Steakhouse, we sat down. They came over to me. This is so and so, and this is so no. There's 2 of us that we're going to be your direct waiters the whole night. Blah blah blah. I'm like, oh, this is fantastic because I'm a service man. I love service.
Yeah.
So he knows. So it was terrible. It was so bad. I had to keep asking them for iced tea to the point. At one point, I got up and walked over to the waiter stand to get my own iced tea.
Ooh.
In the
Ouch.
service, in having 2 waiters, it was so bad. I was there with my son and my mother and my sister at the time. And at the end of dinner, I said, "All right, I'm leaving. You guys tip this guy whatever you want because he doesn't want me to tip him." And I went back to the room and I left them there for dessert. I was so disappointed.
Wow.
It ruined my
Wow.
whole experience.
Wow.
So it's
Wow.
a shame. So that's the reason I pick it because otherwise I didn't have a third.
Okay. Well, Dave, we're gonna have to like revisit that and give them another
I don't have a
shot,
problem with it.
'cause-
I would,
'cause
sure.
I think they deserve it because it's
I love a steak.
and the sides were better there than the steak, but okay.
Agreed. Yeah, agreed. Their
I'd
sides
love
are
to do it
amazing.
again then. I'm
Yeah.
down for that.
Okay. Sandy, bottom 3 table service.
Oh, well, I already gave my Grand Floridian Cafe, which I really did not enjoy. I did not enjoy the hamburgers at Sanaa. I don't know if you guys have ever tried those. They're off.
The
I don't
first time I
know.
went, I didn't like anything they had except the bread.
Bread service. Yeah, exactly. I mean, they
Yeah.
have good curries, but if you're not getting a curry, then
Yeah, I
the
agree.
rest of the menu is like
That whole
not the
restaurant is
best.
all about the bread service.
It
I
is,
know, but you can't have a restaurant just with
You
bread.
can't. Yeah, your dinner can't be all.
Oh, and it's
carbs.
that good you can.
Carb overload.
If we stay there, I get there, I order it right away when they open, and I have it at the room for my family, and we can lunch on it like checking in. That's what I like to do, and then we go to Boma. But I get it.
Okay. Brad, what do you got for us?
So sometimes deciding, whether a restaurant's good or bad, of course, it gets everybody riled up, but it's really not about whether it's a good or bad restaurant. It's just whether it's good for you or not.
Mhm.
And so I say that because on my list is Cape May Cafe.
Mine too.
Mine too. The crab legs.
I want to try
can't
it
stand the
again because it
smell.
sounds like maybe, Dave, they've turned the corner. I want to hope.
Brad, when it's dinner, I can't walk by the restaurant. It smells so bad.
No,
of fish.
I
Oh, yeah.
can't.
Yeah.
It's
Mhm.
horrible.
can't.
Yeah.
But breakfast last month, phenomenal.
Yeah.
Big difference.
It's
But I
like,
agree with
I've
you on
never
dinner.
done the breakfast. So
Me neither until
Yeah.
that day. Yeah.
problem because
Yeah.
it's just,
It needs to
it's a poor man's Red Lobster.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I have
And
a
Brad,
better experience at Red Lobster than I do at Cape May.
I
Yep.
agree, Brad. And I
I
just
get
say,
it.
I don't
try
even know if
breakfast
it's a
someday.
poor
Wow.
man's, Brad, because it is so pricey.
Not
Yeah.
cheap.
Like,
I get what
Yeah,
he's saying.
That's a
Oh,
wrong choice of word.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
expensive men's.
So I think that's everybody's third.
Yeah, those crab legs, you got to work real hard to get a little bit of meat.
Yeah.
I mean,
Like in
what?
Vegas, they slice them in half for you.
No.
Yeah.
Like, it's just like, oh, you can't
and
even
then
walk past
as
the
well
place.
there, like they made the crab legs like an upcharge as well. They used to be
Yeah.
included in the
It was-
buffet. and
yeah,
That's
it's an
not
upcharge.
when they
worth
brought
it.
it back
Well,
after
it's
COVID, now it's like an enhancement. You got to pay more for that.
Yeah,
I
no
can't get
thanks.
past the smell walking
It's
by.
like your
Can't
Genie
eat the
Plus
food.
for your restaurant.
Yeah.
Lightning lane.
Yeah, Lightning Lane will be the
They're
bread
gonna make
pudding
their money back. Don't you worry.
at Kona.
Okay.
Ohana.
My next one, and it's going to just like ring Dave's ears, but I will go to Dave because I am not going to leave him alone for dinner, for a meal. I will suffer through with my battle buddy, but Boma is so overpriced for what you get.
No,
What?
it's fantastic.
It's
Like,
fantastic.
it is just-
It's the best.
You can't walk out of there for less than $60 at dinner.
for
But-
more than two people.
No, per person. It's like
First of all,
$49 plus
Breakfast
tax
is
and
30
tip.
something dollars for breakfast, and they have all that food there still.
Yeah.
Ham,
Oh.
sliced roast beef, you name it. You just okay. Let me make clear for everybody before I go further. Chad doesn't like buffets because Chad likes to make the most out of his money, and that doesn't work for Chad. So I have to go and take Chad by the hand, pay for his breakfast, sit down and watch me eat my food because that's how I get my Boma in. And if that's what I got to do, so be it.
I'll pay my own. I will pay my own. But it's just
very
the value is not there.
I gotta
okay?
go, guys.
My
So-
husband felt sick after
That's
eating
okay,
that
Dave. We'll go to Boma.
There we go. Deal.
Yeah.
I'll
Anytime
go with
want.
you, but
I-
my husband
and
will
that's-
not.
Okay,
Listen,
good.
This-
Yeah, because Roxanne has to come with us because Keith won't go.
He got
There we
he
go.
felt ill
I like
because
it.
he's like, I don't
Perfect.
like spices. I
Oh,
feel nauseous.
oh.
I'm like, great.
Chad and he will go to Sanaa
There you go.
and eat
And have
bread for
bread.
a stick.
That's right.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Yes.
we'll all go to Boma.
That's the
right.
part
We'll
I
be at
don't get.
Boma.
Listen, I like the bread service at Sanaa, but it's not a good
do.
restaurant. But you
Right.
It's not a,
don't like
it's
Boma.
not a
so, hey,
meal.
but you know what, Chad? It's about what you like. So
Yeah.
Well, I'm buying Sandy.
you be you. You go right.
Unless Dave's buying, then I'll just shut up.
Here
and
we
eat,
go
okay?
again.
Like,
By the way, Dave, I don't like Victorian Alberts at all. You need to change my mind.
Okay. Well, you know what? Then
You
come with
pay
us
us.
also.
and get us a reservation, Brad, on my quick service plan or my table service plan, and we'll get back with you on that, buddy.
When that quick service plan comes back and dining plan comes back, you let me know. I wouldn't be holding your
God,
breath.
I'd love that.
I don't know if I'm holding my breath on that one either.
Okay.
Should we do our quick service real
Yes.
quick without
Yes.
any?
Oh, let's go.
Do we have
Yeah.
time?
Just no.
No, we don't have time. We don't have
If you
time.
don't
Let's
have
just
time, we can do a whole other
Lightning-
show on
lightning
this,
round.
folks. No. No,
let's
we
hit
can
the
do a whole
bottom
other show.
three
We have to-
here, and then we'll go to listener
read
comments.
comments.
And sorry, guys, we're
Yeah.
gonna have to like come back with another show
Yeah.
on just quick service.
Quick
I
service.
think- For
with some
sure,
very
yeah,
clear
long-
rules
Yeah.
to what
Yeah,
quick service is. I
apparently.
think I need to list them all.
Well, it wouldn't be hard because unfortunately,
all
all of
quick
the
service.
DVC resorts decided to turn all their great restaurants into Signature. That's not our fault.
Trying to get our money.
But anyway, go ahead. Comments.
Roxanne, go ahead.
Oh.
Any more in the bottom three?
No, I just those two. Just Chef Mickey's and Turf Club.
Yeah, I'm
just-
with you on Chef Mickey's.
Yeah, I like
I,
Chef
I
Mickey's.
can add Chef Mickey's to my list.
Yeah, I've got most of my others are counter service that I'm on my bottom, but we'll wait for another show.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dave?
That's it for me. I had those because I couldn't really think of any more. So same with me, which I think is a good thing.
I think we all said Cape May. Like that was
Yeah.
our.
I'll tell you, I was
One
so
more
impressed
Cape
with
May hate,
breakfast.
okay.
It's the smell. It's the smell.
The smell is horrendous. It is.
And I'm like,
The whole
yeah.
lobby.
Oh, the whole and it's a long lobby, all wrapped around to the other side. Oh God,
I can't imagine staying there. Could you imagine staying there with that
No.
dinner service sometimes?
we're staying in Animal Kingdom.
Yeah,
Okay.
definitely.
Brad, any final thoughts here?
I'll just slip one in. That is not a on my bottom three list. It's a see ya. ESPN Club. And
Got
doesn't break my heart at
Oh,
all.
yeah.
That's not
Oh, it's fun to watch the
that
Final Four
was
there.
a
Come on.
waste of time.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Kids
my
love that place.
If that place closed today, I wouldn't be worried about it.
Well, they did.
ESPN Club's not
did.
Oh,
coming
did they
back.
buy and close?
No.
Coming
I don't even
back.
know.
But it was
So
fun.
that's on my list, but it's more
You're
of a see
like,
ya.
good riddance.
Not gonna miss you. Can't stop missing you
Yeah.
till you go away.
Yeah.
Really?
Well, Disney kind of agrees with you on that one, Brad. So
Mhm.
let's come
Darn
over
it.
to some of our comments here. So Amy is saying
Agreed.
amen to Chef Mickey.
Agreed.
Yuck.
Yes, Amy.
Even the breakfast, and that's
Yeah.
the one that
Oh,
everybody
yeah,
raises.
horrible.
It's
I don't know. Like
Mediocre.
I could suffer through breakfast. I think anywhere with Mickey waffles, I'm good.
Oh, I love Mickey waffles.
Mickey waffles and bacon. It's kind of hard to mess
Yeah,
those
it's
up,
fine.
right?
I don't know if I want to pay those prices for the Mickey bacon and the waffles that I
Hey.
can get at the quick service instead. But
Yeah. Husker House.
And then Blair says, saying bye-bye to Cape May. And then Ashley says,
What?
Trattoria Al
What?
Forno.
okay,
Your
Ashley, you
must-
need to flesh that
Go
out a
for
little bit. So we
breakfast.
You
can
must be going at
understand.
dinner, not breakfast.
How
Yeah,
many
they
times have
overcooked
you
my
been?
lasagna there.
I've had good
Not
dinner.
gonna
How
lie.
does
I was not
lasagna get
impressed with the
overcooked?
Italian food.
No?
Yeah. But
Breakfast
the
was
breakfast
delicious.
pizza, life-changing.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah,
Yeah,
I had the
it's
steak.
good.
It was good.
Amazing.
And Jake says, I got none for table service. There's always been something that I like at each one or an experience that made it worth it. I love the resort
I
dining.
love the
Jake,
attitude.
you are just such a positive.
Yes, I love it.
Jake,
Yeah.
it was hard for me to come up with some,
Mm.
and we're
It was
foodies.
hard. A lot harder to get the negatives in the
Yeah.
positive.
Bruce is saying, I agree. Chef Mickey is not worth it.
Poor
And
Chef
then
Mickey.
He's
Terrible.
Sam, Steakhouse 71 gas. Really? That's what you have steakhouse in your name and you're going to cook a steak with gas? Like, you're killing me.
I'll eat it.
Grand Floridian Cafe, meh. And this is a BGF guy, okay? And
Good for breakfast, though, guys. Come on. Lobster, eggs,
It's
Benedict.
good if you need last minute parking close to the parks. That's what it's good for. The Grand Floridian Cafe.
Yeah. And then Dan says Sanaa is terrible, and the bread service at Ale and Compass is way better with their spreads.
Oh, that's
No.
interesting.
Dan, I will take you up on the Ale and Compass bread service
Mm.
challenge. Now, I will tell you this, that their little chicken pot pie or whatever the seafood pot pie thing is there is just to die for. So that is the best thing on the menu. Mark says bottom three. I don't really think I've ever had bad table service at any DVC resort, but Boat Rights was bad at Riverside. And Marianne saying, I love my SSR and I enjoyed the truffle fries, but otherwise Turf Club is expensive and needs a revamp.
Yep.
My kids love Turf Club.
I did too.
Absolutely,
good.
positively love it.
I like
It's good
it.
to know that they have good truffle fries because truffle fries sometimes can be a hit or a miss.
And Jake says, I'm with you, Mark. Always had great dining experiences at the resort. And Amy says, dang, I was going to go give Ohana's another try, but if no bread pudding, see ya. And then Dan comes back in and he's saying Ohana still has the noodles, pot stickers. Pot stickers were awesome there. Chicken wing, shrimp, and steak. Not a big dessert person, but the bread pudding was still there and good last time. He goes, I disagree with the Ohana. I used to defend it, man.
I love Ohana. I'm with you.
Last
guys.
time I was
do
there,
too. Love Asian
the
food.
Ohana haters, I got them. Okay. And Sam's agreeing with me. And Holly says no interest in revisiting Sanaa. And Sam's just saying Sanaa bread. Man, I love my bread there. And Sam says, kids, don't make me pull this car over.
We'll be good, Dad.
And Jake says, I agree with you on Boma. The prime rib carving station is a great value
Yeah.
if you like prime rib and that kind of a thing.
Chad just
So-
likes to complain. Never mind.
I don't like to just complain. I like good food, Dave, and I like a
How
great
are
value.
their nuggets?
People just like different things. I for one, with the bread, if I don't do Sanaa, I'm really going to get people mad now. Sam's really going to get going. If I don't do the bread service again at Sanaa, I'm good.
Is there something crazy about those nuggets, though, Chad? At Boma?
They're good,
Yeah,
but they're
the
not.
chicken nuggets at Boma were amazing. Okay.
Does-
But I ain't paying $60 for chicken nuggies. Okay. Like,
Can't win. I
My
swear.
kids would.
Does anybody know if they're doing the wine pairing menu again at Gico? I
Chico?
haven't looked at
I
it
haven't been since they
recently.
reopened because I can't find a reservation.
They used to have like a
yeah.
great,
Yes.
great South African wine menu.
Our waiter
Nice.
would pair it for us, and one night I got like 3 lobster tails. They just fell apart in their mouth. They were amazing. Just kept
I
bringing
used
them
to
on.
love the dining plan there because you would just like really
Sam
Yeah,
says,
the dining
Brad, I've
plan's so worth
dispatched
it.
my ninjas.
I heard something at the window. I gotta go.
Well, guys, I want to thank everybody for joining in and tuning in. This has been a fun and lively discussion. And it ended up being signature dining and table service as opposed to table service and quick service. but that's okay. We still had fun. We still had a great conversation,
And we're still all
plenty of engagement from everybody tuning in. So thank you guys for tuning in. A huge shout out and thank you to World of DVC for sponsoring season 7 of our platform that includes DVC Resale Market, Monera Financial, and DVC Rental Store. So we'll be back next week, guys, and tune in because I believe next week we've got my friend Patricia coming. First time Walt Disney World. And she's bringing her grandchild, who for the very first time, big family trip, and they're going to rent some DVC points. So we're going to like crowdsource their vacation as to how you would come back in and help them pick a room, activities, planning, that kind of fun stuff. Just because we all love first timers and bringing them, so we kind of get the joy of helping them plan that. So that's going to be a fun show. We'll see you next week. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Have a great night.
Good night, everybody.
Bye, guys.
Bye, folks.